All right, now we're live. Hi, Carol.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
We're doing this again. I'm doing quite well. Yeah, their meeting this morning was. So we're talking about a couple of different things. We went through some old issues. I'm holding both papers. Yeah.
Thank you.
Old issues. GPS issues are no longer to go to Dana. They now go to ZZG Logistics. Because we're getting some, I guess, missing streets and stuff like that. So that now all goes to ZZG. What else is important?
Station cleaners. We're going to be looking into that again. Please send us all of your issues, and we'll follow up with them.
So you shouldn't clean with toilet water?
No.
That's a thing, apparently. No more toilet water cleaning. We're very strict on that. The vendor has said that they've changed out the people that are involved. So they're going to be following up with the vendor. I mean, we're happy with whoever as long as they clean with like chemicals and not toilet water. So that would be a big thing. The shore power for the truck should be up shortly. Work on that's going to start in the next couple of weeks.
Pan Am Games, apparently they're on version 11 from the Pan Am people as far as schedules. So we can't get schedules from management if they don't have a schedule from the Pan Am people, so we hurry up and wait.
UMCC, no, not UMCC at all, Ebola. Ebola training continues. The team that is in place to deal with that continually gets refresher training, and there's some new devices coming that may or may not be introduced. They're going to do a review of them.
Communicable disease. So as of right this minute, your Hep B is covered by Sun Life. So if your serology comes back that you don't have immunity to Hep B, that'll go under your Sun Life.
Under your benefits.
Benefits.
Because it's a drug.
Because it's a drug.
And you have a drug plan.
And chickenpox is not covered under that, but
it's a drug that you need, which seems strange.
So Peter's waiting on an answer to see if Sun Life will cover that.
And we're pushing them towards cover it. We've asked them if 550 grievances would be handy. He says not yet. But it is definitely something that we're going to look at putting a policy grievance in if the answer comes back no, because clearly it's a drug that we need to do our job, and it's a vaccine that they want us to get, so maybe they should pay for it rather than us. It's about $95 a pop, and you need 2 vaccines. So I mean, that's a fair chunk of change that should be covered by benefits because it's a drug benefit.
Measles, mumps, and rubella, of course, will be covered by OHIP. The cost, if your doctor charges you to fill in any paperwork, however, is not covered.
But you can use just the drug result. They're just the serology results. So if you get the blood work, you can get a copy of the serology results. That's signed by some lab tech or something. That can be submitted, and that is enough on its own. We understand that some supervisors have had some issues with that, but that is clearly, the memo says or, not and. So you're fine with just that. We addressed some issues with the preventive maintenance schedule. We know that locks continue to be an issue in the trucks, checking the locks and getting them so they're working. And also we figured out that the sheet they're using to check our ambulances doesn't contain a check of the emergency lights. So we've asked that that be added to make sure that you guys can get to calls safely.
So we're about halfway down the agenda, and we took a break to give you some updates, but there's more to come.
Yeah, I guess the other thing is time and labor. We talked about those stupid swipe clocks. As of the May 7th pay, we're back on the old system, JBS. We're now only using the old swipe clocks. The new ones are all shut down. The 3-page report on what we actually got paid for, what we didn't get paid for, is still pending. They're still working on getting that out to people. There are some privacy concerns around that, so it might take even more time. The supervisors apparently won't be equipped to answer your questions. So all issues are going to go to ZZG. They're going to try and answer your questions. If they can't, they'll refer you over to the payroll group and then hopefully get you some answers.
And there's people, obviously, with people getting underpaid. We have people that have been overpaid. So we don't have any numbers or any names or any values on that. So that's to come.
See you in a couple hours.